Right then guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. This is going to be my championship predictions for this week, next weekend, and you know, I'm just going to go over them. I did forget to put Sunday's fixture in my last video, so I'm going to be doing that one first, which is Blackburn Rovers versus Middlesbrough. Well, I think I forgot to put it in, so I'm just going to start with that. Obviously it is at Blackburn, it's on telly, and I think this is going to be a 1-1 or a 0-0 draw. You know, Blackburn have been a good side this year. They're mid-table, so they're doing better than expected, really. They weren't long ago in around the playoffs. Middlesbrough, obviously, they're not doing too good at the minute. And let's be honest, Tony Pulis football ain't great. And I've said a 1-1 draw in this one. It might even be a 0-0. I just think that Blackburn are going to hold Middlesbrough to a draw at home. You know, they need their points at home to make it easier for when they travel away. And for that one, I'm going to say a 1-1. Moving on, we go on to Tuesday night's game. We have got two fixtures midweek. Tuesday, it's QPR versus West Brom. Obviously, West Brom, they are flying at the minute. You know, they're fighting for automatic promotion. It's so close at the top. So, you know, they're going to definitely want to win this. They go into it after winning Aston Villa. So, you know, this is a big game for them. And I think they're going to go to QPR and win 2-1. QPR not having the greatest form at the minute. And I just think that they'll lose to West Brom. I think West Brom will be too strong for them. And then Wednesday is Derby versus Millwall. You know, I think that we will win 2-1. You know, we've been knocked out the FA Cup to Brighton. So our focus is all now on the league, and I just think that we'll manage to beat Millwall at home. You know, we aren't in the greatest form, so I do think they'll score, but apart from that, I think we will win. I will be vlogging that, so make sure you subscribe if you want that vlog. Moving on to Saturday's fixtures, we've got Birmingham versus Blackburn. For this one, I've said a 2-1 Birmingham win. I think that Birmingham will win this one. They are doing well this season, better than what we expected, really. At the minute, they've got all sorts going on to whether the FA or FIFA or whatever are going to deduct them points, so that's not good. They have managed to keep hold of Che Adams, so I think that they need to do well this season, and I do think that they'll beat Blackburn 2-1. Birmingham fans, comment below what is going on with that, because I don't really know what is going on. Moving on, we've got Brentford versus Hull. I've said a 1-0 Brentford win. You know, Hull are doing better than what we expected this season. Brentford are doing not as good as we thought, really. And I think Brentford will win this one, only by 1 goal though. And yeah, that's Brentford versus Hull. Moving on, we've got Leeds versus Bolton. Look, let's be honest, Leeds, the second in the league, they're flying this year. And I think that they're going to beat Bolton 5-0. Bolton are having problems on and off the pitch, and I just don't think that they're going to survive this year. And I think that Leeds will win this one 5-0. Moving on, we've got Middlesbrough versus QPR. I've put Middlesbrough for a 2-1 win in this one. I just think that Middlesbrough will be the stronger side. You know, they're at home, so 3 points at home is vital for them. But I think they'll win it 2-1. Millwall versus Preston. I've said a 1-1 draw. You know, Millwall, they're not doing too well this year. They are down that bottom half of the table, but they do get the points at home, and Preston seem to be drawing quite a bit at the minute. That's why I've put for a 1-1 draw in this one. Norwich versus Bristol City. What a big game for the top 6. Obviously, Bristol City being in the playoffs and Norwich being top of the league, you know. But I think Bristol City have got a really strong side, and I've put Bristol City for a 3-2 win in this game. I think it will be close, but I think Bristol City will get the win in this one. Reading versus Rotherham is the next game, and what a massive game that is down that bottom half of the table. You know, both sides, I think if a side does win this, then that will decide whether they are going down or staying up. You know, whatever the result is, that will decide it. But I've put a 1-1 draw for this one. You know, Rotherham have been getting a few draws in the last couple of games. Reading have been picking up a bit of form, but I just think that Rotherham will go and they will hold them to a draw. Then it's Sheffield Wednesday versus Swansea. I think that Swansea are going to win this game 3-1. You know, Swansea, they need the points. They're fighting to try and make the playoffs. You know, coming down from the Premier League, you'd expect them to be there or thereabouts. Sheffield Wednesday obviously aren't doing too well. They've just got Steve Bruce as the manager, and I just think that Swansea are going to be too strong for them in this one. Stoke versus Aston Villa. I've put for a 1-0 Aston Villa win. You know, Stoke, it's just going from bad to worse for them. I think they're sat like 17th in the table, and Villa are fighting for the playoffs. So I just think that Villa will get the win in this one. And then it's Wigan versus Ipswich, another game that is down that bottom half of the table, the relegation battle. And I've put Wigan for a 2-1 win in this one. With them being at home, I think they'll get the win. But I just don't think Ipswich will be able to get anything out of this game. Moving on, we've got West Brom versus Sheffield United, which is the last game of Saturday, and it is on Sky Sports. And I've put a 2-2 draw in this one. You know, Sheffield United doing well, West Brom doing well. I can only see a 2-2 draw in this one, or I can see just a draw in general. And yeah, 2-2 draw. And then the last game of the weekend is on Monday night. It's Nottingham Forest versus Derby. Come on, the Rams. But I have said a 1-1 draw in this one. You know, we don't go into it on the best form at all. Forest, they don't either. So I can only see a draw in this one. Obviously, when we played them at our ground, it was 0-0 in that game. But they had Aitor Karanka in charge. They've made a few more signings. You know, things have changed. We've made signings and all that sort of business. And I do think it'll be a draw in this one. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Do make sure you like and subscribe. Comment your score predictions down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.
What's going on, guys? Jack Hawks from Tricky Streets TV here. Massive thanks for Tyler for letting me come on the channel and give my mini preview / score prediction for the East Midlands derby, Nottingham Forest versus Derby County. And going into the game, as I'm recording this, Forest currently sit 9th and Derby sit 7th, you know. So both teams are very at the top of the table. It's going to be a very good game. Obviously, you know, for the fact that it's an East Midlands derby and the fact that, you know, it means a lot more to the table as well. In my opinion, you know, I think Forest look a lot stronger under Martin O'Neill than they did under Karanka. You know, Karanka, we would win a lot of possession, but we really wouldn't get the results. But under O'Neill, we're not, you know, getting possession. We're getting the results which we've needed. And, you know, the manager is definitely what we've needed for a long, long time now. So I'm going to go with a 1-0 Forest win. I think Lewis Grabban's going to get the goal as well. I think we're going to score in about the 16th minute, something like that, and then we'll just, you know, drag the game on and get the 3 points. So, yeah, it would be a great win for Forest, you know. We've not beat you in a few years now. I think the last time we beat you was in 2012 when Ben Osborne scored that last-minute goal. That was the last time we beat you, so it was a very long time ago. So, yeah, 1-0 to Forest. Lewis Grabban's going to score at the 16th minute. Yeah, massive thank you for Tyler for letting me come on the channel. Make sure to subscribe to him as well. And also, can you subscribe to me as well, Tricky Trees TV, load of Forest content. I know you're probably Derby fans, but whatever you guys want to do. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching.